Hello, thank you for joining today's webinar session, Introductions to Quality Assurance Anywhere and Asset Management Anywhere integrated with Sage Intacct ERP system. My name is Kevin Devecioğlu and I'm with AnyWare Apps. With me, I have my colleagues. I have Sam Watt, our pre-sales software engineer from our engineering team, and Volkan Bas is our product manager. Together, today, we'll perform this executive webinar for you. First of all, I'd like to introduce you both software products on a high level before we go ahead and demonstrate our systems for you. Let's talk about Quality Assurance Anywhere on a high level. Quality Assurance Anywhere is a quality, risk, audit, and compliance management software. It's been in the market since 1998. It has more than 1,000 corporate customers and more than 1 million professional users. It's a pretty mature, solid, and reliable software solution. It has a very modern architecture, Quality Assurance Anywhere. That is why it has connectors and web service APIs to communicate with other business software products such as ERP system, CRM system, manufacturing execution system, IoT devices, and many other business software solutions. Quality Assurance Anywhere can connect and exchange data so that you can have an integrated business management system in a digital environment. You can comply with many different standards with Quality Assurance Anywhere. There may be ISO 9001, there may be ISO 14001, or there are many other standards that you can comply on one Quality Assurance Anywhere instance based on your company's corporate policy, corporate compliance requirements, and the regulations that you need to follow. It's pretty user-friendly. Once we train you properly, you can manage Quality Assurance Anywhere yourself. You don't need outside consultancy for managing the system, while we have 24/7 support available for your convenience. Quality Assurance Anywhere works on cloud as well as on-premise servers. It has a web-based technology, meaning you can access the system from anywhere with a web browser, just like connecting any other website. One of the advantages of Quality Assurance Anywhere is being modular, meaning you can pick and choose any module you like based on your priorities, your challenges, and quality management system that you have at your organization. We have more than 30 ready-made modules on Quality Assurance Anywhere, such as control document management, corrective action management, audit management, risk management, incident management, and many other modules are available. So you can decide which one you like. The quality assurance system that you have, maybe ISO 9001, maybe AS 9100, maybe SQF or BRC, doesn't really matter. You can comply all of these on Quality Assurance Anywhere. System has a laptop version as well as a native mobile application as well that works on iOS as well as Android, which is very practical for quality managers and quality teams so that you can perform your tasks anywhere you are. Let me also share some information about Asset Management Anywhere before we jump to demo session. Asset Management Anywhere is an enterprise asset maintenance, facility, and energy management software. That is the description of digital transformational maintenance management in short. It is also a modular system. I'll talk about modules in a minute. It has a powerful workflow engine underneath, and it has thousands of ready-made reports available for your convenience so that you can monitor your KPIs, your performance results, as well as maintenance, updates, asset updates, and work orders in line. There are many different features and benefits of Asset Management Anywhere. However, I like to also talk about some of the features, which is very, very important. We have been developing Asset Management Anywhere since 1998. We have more than 300 corporate customers, and right now there are more than 15 million assets are being managed on the system. Assets may be machinery, equipment, cars, trucks, property, buildings, and many other corporate assets, and they are being managed on the system. Based on the reports that we get from our customers, once we deploy Asset Management Anywhere, our customers manage to reduce maintenance costs 15 to 20%, which is an important saving for any organization. In addition, our customers also report they reduce failure 40 to 80% thanks to Asset Management Anywhere's predictive and preventive maintenance management system, which is available for smart organizations. Asset Management Anywhere is modular, as I mentioned earlier, and basic modules, the standard package consists of asset management, maintenance management, spare part management, and personnel management modules, where you can manage all your asset management and maintenance management activities. To support basic modules, we also have additional modules, such as purchasing module, energy management module, dashboard, and service after sales module. Asset Management Anywhere brings three things together: man, machine, and material, just like performing a manufacturing operation. So with the help of the system, you can automate and digitize your maintenance management operations. Asset Management Anywhere is multi-language, multi-currency, and multi-location. So if you're a growing company, if you have multiple locations, and if you need more features that you like to utilize, Asset Management is ready for you. Similar to Quality Assurance Anywhere, Asset Management Anywhere has also a very modern technology. We are utilizing internet technology, and it has connectors and web service APIs available to communicate with ERP systems, CRM systems, manufacturing execution systems, and IoT devices at your organization, so that there will be no need for double entry. Asset Management Anywhere can pull and push data for your convenience and for you to increase your performance and efficiency. Everything starts with a dashboard. Dashboard is critical for executives and managers. With the help of dashboard, you can monitor your KPIs, such as service costs, labor costs, material costs, and open work orders. You can see all these KPIs real time on the dashboard. There is a graphical asset tree where you can pinpoint your fixed assets, machinery, equipment, for example, on the blueprint of your organization. If it is in red, that means it is under maintenance. If it is in green, that means it is available, running, and everything is okay. With this tool for managers and executives, you can see which assets are working, which assets are under maintenance visually right away just by looking at this blueprint, which is very useful and practical. There is a mobile application of Asset Management Anywhere, works with Android as well as iOS devices. Mobile application makes it easy for you to request maintenance. Also, if you are a technician or mechanic, for example, you can receive notification for the next work order that you need to handle. Also, you can follow certain checklists when you are performing certain maintenance management operations. Checklist will help you follow correct steps when you are performing maintenance, and you'll make sure you do everything properly. Great. So I just wanted to share some high-level information about Quality Assurance Anywhere and Asset Management Anywhere with you. Now I'd like to invite my colleague Sam to our virtual stage. Sam will be demonstrating Quality Assurance Anywhere as an Asset Management Anywhere in action with Sage Intacct ERP system. Sam, if you are ready, you can take over the screen.
Sure. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for your presentation. And can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. And thank you for joining today's webinar. And this is Sam. So today I will show you Quality Assurance Anywhere and also Asset Management Anywhere working on the same screen of Sage Intacct ERP. And our software is integrate, or they are integrate with Sage Intacct ERP so that you can run them on within the page of Sage Intacct ERP. Also, we have the fundamental integration between Sage Intacct ERP and also our software, like the employee information, the vendor information, the stock item information, and also asset and material information. So we can pull the information from Sage Intacct ERP and push them to our software. And first of all, let me get you a quick tour of Quality Assurance Anywhere. And this is the homepage. You can see all the pending tasks and also the request for approval right after you log into the system. For example, there is a document is waiting for your approval, and you can open this widget and get a quick connection and start proceeding with this request. And our software, it is a permission-based system, which means not everyone can see everything. You will see what you are supposed to do based on the permissions that are granted to your account. So different users will have different permissions based on their role, position, profession, department, or group. And since now I'm logging in as the admin, so that I have the full control of the system. And these are all the modules in this environment. And thanks to the modular structure of our system, so you can pick and choose the module that you want to have and deploy it on your server for complying any standard or regulations. So first of all, let us get into the Control Document Management module. In this module, you can upload your documents like your procedures, specifications, SOPs, policies, or training materials. Also, you can carry out your revision process, like updating the version of your document. In addition, you can manage your folder structure as well. You can create a different folder based on, for example, the locations, departments, or even the document type. So once you have a document uploaded in the system, you can read your document in the built-in browser of the software. You don't need any other application to do so. And instead, your document will be shown in this built-in browser. And our system supports different file formats that you can open in this built-in browser, like WordPad, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, image, video like MP4, or audio like MP3, and even CAT file. So you can review or you can read your document in this browser and also find the information of this document, like the creator, the approver, the creation date, the revision date, and so on. Furthermore, with the permission, you can get back to the previous version of your document as well. For example, we can always open the original version document, which means the very beginning in terms of the version of this document, and show this in the built-in browser. And in this page, you can see the permission that are granted to the users and user groups. So you can manage the permissions like reading, printing, revising, getting back to the previous version, or deleting the document while you're uploading or updating the documents. In this distribution list, you can see which users or user groups have the obligation to read this document once it is uploaded or updated. The users in this list will receive a notification in the system and also in their email inboxes. So this is how our software makes sure once your document is uploaded or updated, no one will miss this important update in the system. And this is the approval list. While you're uploading or updating your document, you can always manage or invite more users to this approval list. So this approver have to either approve or reject your requests. Once they are all approved, then this document will be published in the system. If they reject it, then the request of this uploading or updating will be sent back to the requester for amendment or certain update based upon the actual operation or requirements. All the actions will be recorded in a log of our system so that you can find this audit trail under this history page and find the action that the users carry out with the date and also time. So this is how you can keep tracking the activities of the users carried out in your system. And in the software, we also have the corrective action module, which is as known as CAPA module. By using this module, you can manage and record the non-conformity that occurred in your company. For example, you can create a new corrective action record in this module, and you can pick and choose, first of all, like the corrective action source, the department, location. So you can see a location list showed in this page. And these are all the locations that we record in Sage Intacct ERP. After we found the non-conformity, then we can assign the solution team to take care of this particular non-conformity. If there's any attachment that you want to attach, like the photo, invoices, or any kind of the document as a reference for the solution team, you're more than welcome to upload it from you are more than welcome to upload here from your local. And then the solution team has to take the next step, like the first progress report, where my cursor is pointing at, and then the root cause, and take and then define certain corrective action. After that, we can close this corrective action record accordingly. So I'm going to pull up one of the records that we have recorded in the system and show you how we can and what kind of information that we can record by using this corrective action module. So this is a reporter-like page. First of all, you can define your non-conformity, and all of them will be recorded with the date and time as well. After that, we can assign this non-conformity to a solution team, and this team has to file the first progress report and do the root cause analysis and define the root cause. After that, we have to define also the action that will take place in order to cope with this particular root cause. And let me pull up one of the record that we have. Yep, this one as in result status. So we have to define the root cause and then create the action in order to cope with this particular root cause. So this action will be assigned to an action performer, which is the responsible person. And this person has to update the status of this action. For example, these users perform certain action, and then he or she has to update the status of this record as closed. which means we performed this action. And after that, we can see if there's any follow-up or action is involved and close the corrective action record accordingly. In Audit Module of our system, there is a reporting tool which allows you to create different ready-made reports. For example, in this module, you can create the report like corrective action report, approval status report, or the cost report. Also, you can generate a graphical report as well. So on your left, you can put some condition before you generating your report. For example, I want to see which department handled the most corrective action. And then I can generate our report. And within this time frame, like starting from the beginning of this year up till today, how many corrective action that the accounting department handle, like 33 records. And then you can see all your data will be shown in a bar chart and also in a table as well. And you're more than welcome to export your report as Excel, image, or PDF for sharing with any responsible parties. And in our system, you can also see the Audit Module. So by using this module, it's helped you to be ready for managing your audit operation every day and anywhere. So you can use this module for internal audit and also external audit as well. For example, you can use that for auditing the employee of different departments for sure. Also, you can use this module for auditing your vendor, supplier, or subcontractors. So the planning here we defined as internal audit planning is the goal that we want to achieve. And in order to achieve this goal, we have to audit all the employees in different departments, like sales department, shipping department, packaging department, and so on. So we can create different audit items under this planning. And this is one of the examples I created. So we are going to audit the sales department. And this audit item is like the objectives that help you to achieve the goal. And again, the goal in this example will be the internal audit planning. And for creating or managing the audit item, you can create one by defining the date and also time for this audit. In addition, you can define the audit subject as well. For instance, we are going to audit the sales department, and we can put the audit subject as like how you approach to the prospect. So we can see how they their communication skill, and also find out what is how they can connect with the prospect. After that, we can invite the auditor and also the auditee to this audit item. Once it is saved, a notification will be sent to the auditor and also the auditee. Another nice features by using this module is you can pick and choose the questions as a reference for the auditor. Think about like every time the auditor has to prepare 5 pages of paper for audit one employee. Let's say we have 20 employees in this department, which means we have to prepare 100 pages of paper for auditing the whole department. And by using this module, you can manage all of them digitally and record all the answer that you get from the auditee in the system. And first of all, it's helped you to save the time for preparing the questions for the employees. Also, it's helped you to save the cost that you spent on the papers, like printing, storing. And at last, once the auditors coming of the standard or regulations that you're complying with, when they come to your office and ask you to show the auditor, like how to manage the or the audit, then you can pull up all the record by using this module and also create a report and show this to the auditor. Like in the report, we can see the score, findings, and also the history as for all the audits that you have in your organization. In addition, you can create your graphical report and have all your data to be shown in a bar chart and also in a table. So that this is why I said it's helped you to be ready for managing your audit operation every day as long as you have the internet connection. And all this module can also be used in by the mobile applications, which means you can use them on your handheld device like a smartphone or tablet. Typical example will be to the audit module. You can have your handheld device and go to the plant and have your audit on the ground. And you can record the answer that you have from the auditee, which is the worker on the ground, and then record and update all the records in our system. So this is a quick tour of quality assurance anywhere. And next, I will show you, which is the asset management anywhere. Again, we have asset management anywhere integrate with Sage Intacct ERP so that you will see asset management anywhere work on the same page of Sage Intacct ERP. And let us get into the home page and then open our software. So this is asset management anywhere. After you log into the system, you will see the dashboard on your home screen. So this dashboard helps give you an overview of the performance of your in your company. Also, by reading this dashboard, it's helped you to keep tracking KPI of your company as well. So all your real-time data will be shown as a scorecard and also a list, a table, or as a pie chart or bar chart. So the source of the data can be coming from Sage Intacct ERP or in Asset Management Anywhere or from an Excel sheet that you upload to the system. And considering the top left is different locations or departments of your organization. And once you click one of them, and you will see the real-time data change accordingly. So it's helped you to have an overview of all the performance of different locations, and also it's helped you to have the analyze for future action planning as well. And our systems are permission-based, so that not everyone, again, can see everything. As I'm now logging in as the admin, so that I have the full control of the system, and every users will have their own credentials for logging into the system. And we can limit their permissions during the implementation or at any time that we want to update the permission of the users or user groups. And now let us get into the asset module. In this module, first of all, we can find the map here. And we can pinpoint the location of your facilities or plant and get the information of your facilities, like the name, the address, and also how many assets, like your equipment or machinery, that are under repair or maintenance operation. Also, we can integrate with the GPS that's equipped on your moving asset for maintenance purposes. For example, we have our truck to be repaired at the service center. Then we can find the location or the real-time location of our truck and make sure our truck is repaired and go back to production on time and in place. And in this module, you can also find the graphical asset tree. You can upload the floor plan or the blueprint of your facilities and pinpoint the location of your fixed asset. So it gives you an overview, like what is the status of your machinery or equipment, as they are now all in green color, which means they are in good status. So this is dynamic in our software. Once we have a maintenance operation that is scheduled to our asset, then the color of our asset on this graphical asset tree will turn into red. So it's helped you to keep tracking the performance of all your machinery in this particular facilities or floor. You can also see the asset tree in this module. So it will show the structure of your company in a hierarchy form. For example, in different locations, you can see what kind of asset that are allocated to this particular location or department. Also, you can find the asset line in this asset tree as well, which means we can combine two different assets for performing a single task. And all the task or maintenance operation that is scheduled to the parent asset, it will automatically apply to the dependent asset as well. And here is the asset list. We have all these assets from Sage Intacct ERP. And you can manage more information in Asset Management Anywhere. For example, like the brand, the model, the serial number, barcode number, location, and also define the material that will be used by this particular asset. Also, you can assign a team to take care as a default team to take care all the maintenance operation for this asset. And some more information that you can manage in Asset Management Anywhere, which is the maintenance plan. So you can manage the maintenance planning as a reference for the engineering team, and the information like inspection and insurance. You can also make sure or ask the system to send you an alert before before they are expired. So this is how we can make sure your asset will not out for production because of the expire of the insurance or inspection. As the appearance is one of the best way that you identify which asset you're interacting with, you can also upload the picture of your asset and also the documents of your and connect with your asset as well, like the handbook, safety guideline, and also instruction. And in BIM, there is a reporting tool which allows you to create the ready-made report. And we have over 10,000 ready-made reports that you can create in the system, like the asset status report. And now, first of all, we can put some condition before generating this report, like the location and the asset type. After that, we can generate our report, and all your data will be shown in a pie chart and also in a table. You can export your report to PDF, Excel, or image for sharing with any responsible parties. In case there is an unplanned breakdown, so the workers on the ground, they can file the work request under the maintenance module. They can also file this fast request form by using their handheld device. And what they have to do is pick and choose the asset, like the driver. He finds something wrong with his truck. Then he can file this fast request form by choosing the asset name, like the truck, the failure code, and put some additional information right here as a reference for to the maintenance department or the control center. Also, they can attach some documents like the image or the video as an evidence to this request. All the requests that is created will be sent to the work order pool automatically. To the work order pool is mostly managed by the control center or the maintenance department. So you can schedule the work order after the request is created or creating your order directly without any requests. You can pick and choose the start date and end date from a calendar view. And also, you can pick and choose the worker who should be responsible for this work order or maintenance order. In addition, you can pick and choose the material that will be used for this work order, like the battery and also the gear. And there's a search features in our system so that you can always make your searching and get a quick connect to your material or spare part. And if there's any services provided by the third party, like contractor, vendor, or any service provider are required, then we can also define right here as well under this services category. And you can also see the work steps that we pick and choose as a reference for the engineer. You can attach the documents like handbook, safety guideline, or instructions as a reference for the responsible team, and all the costs will be calculated by the system automatically, so that you have an idea how much this particular work order is going to cost your company. After your work order is ready, then we can save this, and the responsible team will receive a notification regarding this maintenance order. In order to keep your asset at the best condition, you can also create the preventive maintenance planning as well. In this page, you can create a new preventive maintenance scheduling, and you can pick and choose different units of measurement for having your next maintenance operation to your asset. You can have a date as a day, week, or month, and the system will do the calculation for you automatically. Or you can have the counter that we will read the meter and the devices that you equipped on your asset. So for example, we want to have our next maintenance operation based on the production, rotation, temperature, or kilometer or mileage, for example. Then the system will read the meter reading and create the preventive maintenance operation automatically in the system. Similar to creating a new work order, you can define the material that will be used and also attach any documents if needed to your preventive maintenance schedule. And now we go to the material module, as known as a spare parts module. In this module, you can find all the materials that we pull from Sage Intacct ERP. And more information that you can manage by using our system. For example, like the brand, the model, the barcode number, and also the expiry date if there is any. In addition, we have our warehouse parameters. Since you might manage or store your spare part in multiple warehouses, and we can define the maximum, minimum, and also the safety stock level by using this system. So once the quantity of your spare part reach the minimum stock level or the safety stock level, the system will help you to create a purchase order or notify the responsible person to purchase more material and put in this particular warehouse. So this is how the system helps you to optimize the inventory cost for your company. Also, you can attach any documents if needed and the picture of your spare part and connect with this particular record in our system. At last, we come to the personnel module, as known as skill management module, as you can manage the information of your employee. So these are all the employee information that we get from Sage Intacct ERP, and you can find their shift, their department, and their wage. Also, our system helps you to manage the license and certificate that's held by this employee. So this is very important for your company, especially like oil and gas or industry or for manufacturing industry. So the engineer should have the appropriate license in terms of using certain machinery or equipment. So this is how we can make sure your employee will have the updated license and certificate for the production process. In addition, you can find the resource occupation calendar here, as you can find the schedule of your employees, and also you can compare their schedules in a calendar view as well. So it helps you to avoid any conflict while you're assigning the tasks to the employees. It's come to the end of my demonstration. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam, for the demonstration. This week is National Manufacturing Week, and we hope this executive webinar performance going to be helping you at your operations, especially for manufacturers, for quality management, for asset and maintenance management. Our goal is to help organizations automate and digitize their operations. We help them get rid of paper, and we help them work remotely and digitally anytime they like. Sam, thank you very much for the demonstration again. Before we end our webinar session, I'd like to invite you to our YouTube channel. We have a very active YouTube channel, AnyWare Apps YouTube channel. And if you visit our YouTube channel, you can watch short product videos as well as previous webinar recordings at your convenience. We try to keep our channel as informative as possible, so you can watch and learn about our products as well as some information about digital business transformation, automation, and remote work in this competitive marketplace. So we welcome you. We encourage you to visit our YouTube channel and please subscribe with your convenience. If you'd like to schedule one-on-one meeting, if you have any questions, if you'd like to continue this conversation about quality assurance anywhere for quality management as well as asset and maintenance management, please give us a call or send us an email. We'll be happy to schedule time with you to discuss further and to understand your challenges and show you how we can address your priorities in this digital age. I'd like to thank you for your time and thank you for your interest. Looking forward to having you at our coming webinar sessions. Thank you. Have a nice day.